Hello and welcome to IDEA. My name is Amin, and like last week, I'm going to be reading some headlines from our news website and talk about the highlights with you. And these are the news from the 15th to 20th of December. I want to start with some talks that we had about satellite internet. I think 2 days ago, uh, Iran made some connections with Yahkilik, which is located in Dubai, and they are a provider of satellite internet. And there were some agreements, some talks about uh, them sharing these technologies with Iran so that we could have satellite internet here. And now that agreement is complete, and there's going to be satellite internet provided to people in Iran. And this company, Yahkilik, which is a part of Yahsat, I think the parent company, uh, they of course had to agree and comply with the Iran regulations that we have here. And this is big news. This is the first satellite internet that we are going to have in Iran. And a part of these technological advancements that we have in Iran is fiber optics, which is sort of getting a big jump compared to the last few years. Before fiber optic was very, very expensive in Iran because there wasn't enough infrastructure. The technology just wasn't there, and it was sort of a luxury. But now we see in a few different cities, the fiber optic project has been completed. People are going to have access to this internet. Cities like, of course, Tehran, the capital, Amol, Kerman, Khorasan, pretty much anywhere, any big cities in Iran are going to have access to this. And the Minister of Communications and Information Technology of Golestan province, which is a city at the north of Tehran, he said 99% of villages with more than 20 households in Golestan province are connected to the internet. And this is big news because, of course, villages are very secluded. They don't have access to internet and these sort of advanced technologies, and well, they are being provided exactly that. And Isa Zarepur, which you might know as the Minister of Communications, he said recently that in Tehran that we are going to have fiber optics and you can just get it by paying for the modem, the router for the internet. And this is a big news because, as I said, it was very expensive before, and now you can just get it by paying for the modem, for the router. Mashhad ICT, or Information and Communication Technology, checks people's data with artificial intelligence. This is sort of a continuation of some news that we had a few weeks ago that Mashhad, I think his name is Mohammad Reza Sami'i, the head of ICT of Mashhad. He said about the using technology to register people's data in the system, and it would be using their national card because there were some mismatches before that some people's pictures wouldn't match with their cards or the numbers, anything like that. And using AI, this is sort of going to be fixed. There will be no other mismatches, mistakes, and this is very good news. DigiColor Prize. This is a global innovation and competition in the design of digicolor packaging or digital packaging. Digicolor started some sort of a competition, I think back in June of this year. And this invited a lot of people from around the world as well as Iran to present their ideas in terms of technology and packaging, mostly packaging for consumer goods. And Saeed Mohammadi, one of the co-founders of Digicala, he said that they don't care about practicality or the manufacturing of the product. If the concept is good, if the idea is good, they are going to pay attention to it and help it grow, which is exactly how it should be. Oh, this is very related today. Air pollution increased the number of Filimo school audiences by 20%. Filimo School is an online training platform where teachers can leave and upload anything from different lessons, math, English, and people can listen to them and learn for free or some paid advancements. And during the last week, we had a lot of air pollution here, which now is fixed by rain, fortunately. And during the air pollution, of course, students were staying home, they couldn't go out. And so the users of Filmo School, the platform, raised by 20%, which is a huge number in just a week. And this just shows the power of, well, technology. What else? Of course, like last week, anything that I won't cover in this video, you can check for yourself on the website. The memorandum for the implementation of fiber optics in Tehran was signed. Like I said, this is going to be an official thing. Most internet providers, telecommunications, Shuttle, Irancell, they are going to be providing this service to consumers. Big news about the Goldrank Industrial Group. We covered the news a few weeks ago about Goldrank acquiring Allopay, which is a ride-hailing company for delivery system company. And Goldrank acquired this to help them with their new company, O-Food, which is a food delivery company. Now the news is that the Goldrank Ventures bought 20% of SHAP shares. Goldrank Ventures is the investment arm, as they describe it, of the Goldrank Industrial Group. And they spoke about a lot of different things in some meeting. And most importantly, they bought 20% of SHAP, which is a new traveling platform that sells tickets, accommodation. And their reasoning for this purchase was that this market is growing a lot in Iran. Accommodation, tourism, people will need these services. And they thought it was a good idea to invest in this market using SHAP or SHAP.ir. Like I said, completion of fiber optic implementation in Kerman, Amol becomes a smart city, another city that gets access to fiber optics. Iran's satellite internet reached Yakilik, the company from Dubai. There was a news from Divar. I think we talk about Divar every week. They release several different reports every 2 weeks or every month about their ad searchers on their website. And this week, it was about what does Divar data say about mountaineers and nature tourists in Iran. Last week, I think it was World Mountain Day. I don't know which date exactly. But Divar talked about, they published a report about how many people searched these categories. like events or people who are looking for companions for hiking, for going to nature, traveling, anything like that. And also for accommodation. People were looking on Divar for places to stay and looking for equipment, hiking equipment, and anything in that nature. Generation Z. Now this is well, very related in today's world. Generation Z more interested in internet businesses in 2023. This was sort of a report that was published, and well, it kind of talks about the obvious that Generation Z is more interested in internet businesses. They don't want to do labor work for minimum wage. No one really prefers that anymore. And they prefer to have their own businesses online using different platforms. And but this is going to grow more and more as people, as younger people are more acquainted with internet from very early childhood. We see today that people or kids from age 10 or even lower, they are completely acquainted or familiar with the internet. They use it better than us, the old generation, and but this is going to grow more and more. And on top of that, the number of popular pages has increased by 21% on Instagram. Last year, there was a lot of restrictions on the internet, and part of that was the filtering of platforms like Instagram. But the report is that despite these restrictions, the number of business pages on Instagram, not even business, social, anything that we can use there, has grown significantly, which you would think would be lower compared to last year. A lot of people are opening business pages for their stores, for their shops, and I think the number grew from 8% to 15, something around that, which is kind of interesting to think about, considering that the only way to access Instagram is using a VPN. And what could we say for last? Oh, new rules pave the way for sanctions. This is a statement by the Blockchain Association in Iran. And well, the blockchain has a lot of ups and downs during the past few weeks. The CEO was fired and replaced, and the statement that they released is regarding to the governmental laws that were announced regarding cryptocurrencies and trading. And they are saying now these rules are not complete. They need more thought and attention. And they say the National Cryptocurrency Headquarters paved the way for wider implementation of sanctions and the existence of clauses such as professional secrets, and this leads to rent and some sort of corruption. Of course, cryptocurrency is very new as a part of the government, and the rules and regulations surround it are still in process. We do not know exactly how it's going to take shape by the end of the year, probably. And that's it for this week. Thank you. I probably missed something. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.